But welcome back to Soda City Live. What's a Christmas party without drinks? Now, whether you drink or not, there are festive beverages that you can make for your party guests or for your holiday party. And you can always stop by 2 local businesses if you're not in the mood to make things at home. Because they have some holiday themed drinks, right? So that's Smoked and Venue. They're both located downtown in Columbia for some holiday spirits. And as you can see here, my guests today are in the holiday spirit. Executive Director for LTC Hospitality, Chris Yance, and Master Mixologist, Jess Pomerantz. Pomerantz?
Yeah.
Perfect. So we've had you on to talk about the pop-up bar at the Venue, and I've actually had a chance to go. Super nice little list of some holiday specials there, but you also own you guys also own Smoke, so you have some drinks there as well. So you have 2 ends of the Main Street spectrum if you're looking for some holiday flavors, right?
Absolutely. We always do custom craft cocktail drinks down at the Smoked, and we've done a variation down at the Venue for our Christmas cocktails. And they're always very fun and inventive, and they play off the culinary aspects of what we've got going on for our food pairing. So it's always exciting when you get the bartenders to kind of use some of the ingredients we have and make a wonderful cocktail list that pairs well with the foods and entrees that we're serving.
I love that. And another thing that I really love is that I know for the Venue, but I'm not sure about Smoke. Is it the same that the cocktail list will actually last to the end of the year, pretty much?
Yes, we have seasonal. Usually we try to do a seasonal type cocktail list, because you don't necessarily want the same thing in December that you would want in July, obviously.
Right.
So we typically try to do it a little seasonal. So you'll see about 4 to 6 times a year we'll change the cocktail list. So always come and check it out. But you'll see, like I said, different flares and flavors, and what goes in pairs with the seasons very well.
Awesome. Now, Jess, you are the mixologist, right? So you're going to show us how to make a drink in just a second, but I do want to ask you a couple of the notes that we'll be experiencing in some of the drinks when we go out, because we cannot drink live, but we do have some alcohol-free drinks. So if you see me sipping, it's no alcohol, I promise.
Yeah, absolutely. So something that we really take to heart at Smoked is wanting to incorporate ingredients that you probably have in your kitchen or that our culinary team is already using. We want to really make things sustainable and enjoyable, but also simple in their nature. So today I'm going to be using a bay leaf simple syrup. So we take the bay leaves, toast them off, something you probably already have in your spice cabinet, and make a simple syrup to add a little bit of that warmth and holiday flavor.
Listen, I'm already interested. Let's get to it, because I have bay leaves at home, and I'm getting excited. I'm like, oh my goodness, because it's like, it reminds me of Chopped, right? You go look in your cabinet and see, what can I make? So let's do the bay leaf drink. Show us.
Yeah, absolutely. So this cocktail is actually called the Giving Spirit. We're going to use Angel's Envy, which this is a private select barrel. So what that means is there's only 1 barrel chosen, and all of the proceeds that we sell off of this cocktail and individual pours of that at Smoked go back to the Giving Kitchen, which is a nonprofit that provides aid to hospitality workers. So we're going to do 2 ounces of the main spirit, the Angel's Envy. Then that bay leaf simple syrup that I talked about, you just take sugar and water and add a few bay leaves. Bay leaves are really prominent in flavor, so you just need a couple. We're going to do 3/4 of an ounce of that. Then I have ginger juice here. So it's just simple ginger in the blender, comes out as juice. We're going to do 3/4 of an ounce. And then a little lemon juice to give it that zest, that pop, that tartness.
Now today we're making a mocktail. So the great thing is, if you're wanting a drink, if you're not a person that drinks, you can make you a mocktail. Mocktails are also very popular. And we're shaking it up. We're shaking it up. Jingling the bells.
Yeah.
Looking like jingle it.
So nice and easy, everything you should have, relatively in your home or your local market, especially if we're cooking big holiday meals. And then a nice little bay leaf. Any citrus or fresh product, you want to give it a nice little slap. It releases some of the aromatics. And there you go.
It's
you have
super
the
beautiful.
Giving Spirit.
Alrighty. How do you guys come up with these names? I love it. Well, I know this one's because of the nonprofit, but do you have drinks often that you have a nonprofit get the proceeds for? Is that something, or is this for the holidays?
This is specifically for the holidays, but in general, we try to work closely with our community. Like I mentioned, this one is specifically for the hospitality members if they go through hardship. But I think we work pretty closely with the community in general.
I love it. And this is the one you made us live, but can you tell us about the drink that you pre-made there?
Yeah, absolutely.
I'm gonna taste it just because it's virgin.
So the other cocktail we have is a cocktail from...
That would make a bomb punch.
That's a cocktail from the venue called the Cosmopolitan.
I love it.
Everyone loves a good Cosmo, right? So we took this, it is aviation gin. Then we made a nutmeg and cranberry simple syrup. So again, stuff you'd probably have in your pantry at home. Some nutmeg, some cranberry juice, add a little sugar and water, heat it up, and we have our syrup. And then a little lime juice. Simple, shake it up. We have some pickled cranberries on top.
Pickled.
Yeah, give it a nice little
Wow.
zing for the holidays.
Okay,
There
now
you go.
the process of pickled. You pickled them yourselves. So what type of vinegar do you pickle them with?
So that's a tough question.
No. Listen, you're fine.
These are white vinegar.
Okay.
But you can really use any vinegar. I love
Perfect.
playing around with all kinds of different ones. Champagne vinegar is my favorite.
Champagne vinegar sounds like a plan. All right, well, I want to thank both of you for joining us today, sharing these amazing details for these drinks and giving us some great ideas for the holidays. If you at home aren't in the mood to make this at home, you can definitely check out the venue in Smoked right here in downtown Columbia on Main Street.